Hi there, Vindicore here. I'm just going to put this video together because the death screen's been a stupidly controversial issue, and as I've put together some concepts for it in the past and what I'd like to see with it, obviously the new version is not really like my suggestions, but I think it's got a lot of good features, but features that need to be tweaked and honed and refined a bit, because at the moment they're good, but they're pretty scrappy. Now I'm going to detail my concerns, my worries, but also what I really like about it in this video, and also of course what I'd like to see. The first thing I want to talk about is the problems with it. Now the real problems that I'm seeing is that it's buggy as hell. Sometimes it doesn't show up, sometimes it doesn't show you the right killer, sometimes if we suicide nothing comes up whatsoever apart from a little laughing skull at you, and yeah, there's bugs. It is an issue, and personally it doesn't have the polish that I would expect for a feature like this that's been worked on for quite a long time, and obviously it's gone through lots of iterations in the, I'd imagine in the devs updates, internal ones. So yeah, the bugs need to be squashed. They need to make it more reliable. They need to make it simply work and do as it's intended, show you what killed you reliably, rather than a random thing that person has been using in the past. Now, the main thing that's caused people concern is the inclusion of this kill map, which shows you on your minimap, on the minimap that pops up when you die, where the enemy was at the time. Now, the devs have applied some jitter to it. They put it in an arc rather than a direct line, and unless the character's been spotted that's killed you, then you don't get an exact read on them. The kill map's also relatively close range, and so if you are a sniper and you're sniping from hundreds of meters away, as most snipers I imagine will probably be doing, you're not going to have a problem with it, because although they know which direction you're in, all they're going to know is that you're in that direction, not which hillside, which bush, whatever you're trying to hide in. So it's I have no problems with the kill map whatsoever. I can understand that some people, close range, maybe close range snipers, cloakers, that are trying to make do like that, might find it bad. But whenever I'm cloaking, I'm moving quite constantly to try and keep myself safe, because I use the cloak as cover, basically, not total concealment. And the next thing I want to talk about is the abruptness of it. Now, as was pointed out on Reddit, when you get killed now with the new death screen, it almost instantly takes you into this new death screen. You zoom up from basically where you were and where you died. Now, previously, as I'm about to show you, you carried on with the first person view as you fell over onto the floor, whereas now you literally you die and your viewpoint just rises from where it was before directly upwards. Now, before you had that fall to the ground, which gave you that just 2 or 3 seconds where you fell down and you were like, yes, okay, I'm dead. Now, personally, I loved that feature because it added to, in my opinion, the immersion of the game, and I would like the entirety of the death screen while you're looking at your stats before you go and choose where you're going to spawn to stay in that first person view. Now, you could still have the green haze to show you when somebody's trying to revive you, and obviously then the pop-ups and all the rest, but I don't like the way it just instantly snaps you out of it, takes your view up into third person, and shows the surrounding area. I want to keep that first person view. It helps with immersion. It helps you also recognise that you've been killed, and it's just simply not so sudden and not so much of a shock, if it will. Okay, the last thing I want to talk about is the stats that actually come up. Now, when you initially get it, it gives you how many kills you got in the last life, but they disappear after about 2 seconds once it's tallied everything up and added your kills on, added your XP up. They just disappear. Now, there's no reason for them to disappear. You may as well leave them up on the screen, leave them there, tell me how many kills I got in that last life rather than just the entire session, because ultimately it's pointless taking them away. May as well leave them up. Now, I'd also like to see things like accuracy, things like bullets fired, percentage hit, etc, etc, etc. And yeah, there's lots more interesting things that could be on there. I'd also like to see, as I showed in my mock-up previously, a timer for when your body automatically respawns, as well as a map showing you how many medics are in the nearby area and how far away they are. Right, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, please subscribe, and any feedback will be welcome.